Hey Daniel, how are you?
Good day, good day. Wow, exciting to have on the call. And
Hey guys,
Edson,
can you
it's
hear
like
me?
guests from other time zones.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? All right. Yeah.
I might just wait.
Hey, it's
few
Joshin
more
from the
minutes.
pool.
Is Ned joining us again, Daniel?
I doubt it because it's night, like really late night in Europe time zone. So I doubt he'll join.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think anyone from Europe will join this one. This is the US friendly time. Hey John, Henrik, how are you?
Hey guys.
Good to see you guys.
Good day.
All right.
Recording.
Behrman, how are you?
Yeah, good. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, can you fine? All right. That's probably the main people here. Might get started then. Let me just share my screen. All right, welcome everyone to the EcoDAO Community Call for May. It's exciting to have everyone here and hear all the updates from all the team and everyone from what's happening, all the version 2 updates. This is just a bit of a brief rundown of what we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to have a few updates from the EcoDAO, updates from Detox, some protocol news, dHEDGE version 2, growth stats, and the bounty program. So EcoDAO updates. So we're welcoming John Lipke from Korea. So welcome to the EcoDAO. It's been exciting to have a new member participating and helping dHEDGE grow. We've also, DeFi Slate have been collaborating with some content. They've produced a few articles and videos. They started sort of late March and it's been sort of ongoing. It's been quite successful and quite a lot of views through Twitter and their platform. I'm also working with Collectivo, who are like a third party that work on different educational video content and social media. They have almost finished the Detox video, so hopefully we get to see that very, very shortly. So that'll be exciting just to get more views on Detox and explaining everyone how Detox works, what it's all about. I also just released the alpha insights into the dHEDGE top managers, which was quite exciting. We spoke to Jesse Livermore and IOBots Pro, and that's going to be an ongoing publication. It'll hopefully be done every sort of 2 weeks, so we get a really good insight into all the different managers and how they think about what's happening, especially with like the current situation. Obviously quite a big drop we've had in the last week and how everyone sort of survives and manages their assets. And then Daniel, do you want to have a bit of a talk about the proposal you put on the forum in regards to the Treasury?
Sure, yeah, I figured it would be nice to be dog fooding Detox So since the original EcoDAO proposal to mothership dHEDGE was to get 4 to 6 months of funding, and we've been mostly able to run on DHT. So I figured take some of the idle stablecoin and put it in DTOP, and I put a proposal for the forum before the drop, and then basically we figured we'll try to buy the dip on DTOP. So we allocated there 35K for EcoDAO to get some DTOP. That was a few days ago that we processed it, right? With Ermin's generous help.
Yes, it was sort of, I don't know if it's, you call it good timing or lucky timing more than anything.
Yeah. So we have now, how many DTOP actually? I didn't even check.
It was 40,000 tokens.
All right. We might end up EcoDAO sustainable and not need to replenish by another proposal to dHEDGE mothership DAO.
Hopefully if everything recovers quickly.
Yeah. So that's for EcoDAO DTOP. And grants?
Yeah, do you want to just talk about the ongoing grants, how people would go about getting a grant from the EcoDAO?
Yeah, I guess, is it also related to the bounty program, or this is for later?
The bounty program is going to be a separate slide.
Got it. So grants basically just the monthlies that people come with proposals for initiatives that they're up to. Whether it's someone like DeFi Slate that has been producing content, or if it's stuff like the Elliptic crew that are regularly supporting on Korea market, or Sergey's team that has some grants monthly. And hopefully we can expand it to more stuff, just as the bounty program that spun out of EcoDAO to support those more technical kind of grants.
Thanks, Daniel. So just a bit of an update on DTOP. So just a reminder, DTOP is our index fund that tracks the dHEDGE top managers that gets rebalanced at the start of each month. So it's a really good, easy set and forget way to get exposure to really good managers in DeFi. The assets under management, it was 2.3 million. It's slightly dropped a bit. I think now it's about 1.8 million is the latest. But that was, tracking very nicely, especially with a lot of the DAO treasuries investing into DTOP, just a good exposure there. So that will be rebalancing into the new top 10 in the start of June. So I think there's been 2 or 3 changes to the managers. So that's exciting to have new managers into DTOP, and just to see who can challenge those top 10. And obviously these times are probably the most challenging for managers to sort of see what they can do to limit some of those drawdowns that everyone's been experiencing. Just a bit of protocol news. So Fox Swap is now up to 20,000 for investing into the pools. Also includes extra stable coins, USDC, MUSD, and DAI, which has been going well and allowed a lot more people to get easier access to the pools, and for much cheaper gas costs. Very similar to a Uniswap trade. Hopefully, once we've got version 2 up and running, we won't have to worry about using Fox Swap as much. Once we've got these other chains, it should be much cheaper. Henrik, do you want to speak about the ongoing DAO investments?
Yes, so sure. So I think you covered some of the math. So we had an announcement fairly recently where we had 5 DAOs investing into DTOP. So this is a way for some of the treasuries that DAOs have to diversify themselves. So typically a treasury would perhaps put most of their funds in stable coins, not to be too exposed to the market. But we have had a number of conversations with DAOs, and I think most DAOs want some upside exposure. So if that's 10% or 20% of their DAO funds that they're willing to put in more risky assets. So one good alternative, I think, for them is to get exposure to kind of the best managed pools on Ethereum, which we believe is DTOP. So as you know, DTOP is its own ERC20 token, and that provides an easy way for DAOs to get that exposure. So we recently announced that a number of DAOs like MStable, Horizon, Maple, Insurance, and Perpetual Protocol is investing in DTOP. And we have another few conversations going on as well. So I think you will see more announcements with DAOs deploying capital on dHEDGE. And a number of those protocols that already invested, kind of they have looking for deeper cooperation with dHEDGE as well. So for example, with MStable, we enabled MUSD on our platform. With Insurance, there's an insurance protocol that provides insurance for dHEDGE pools. And I think with the Perpetual Protocol, you will see more cooperation between dHEDGE and Perp going forward as well. And I think that ties into your last point on this slide with DHT coming to Chainlink soon. If you look at the Perp protocol governance, you can see that they have approved to start trading DHT on their platform, but they need an Oracle feed for DHT before that can be enabled. Maybe worth mentioning as well, finally, that kind of we are looking for more integrations, if you like, for DTOP. So I think fairly soon there will be an announcement for yield farming with DTOP. So that's something that's coming very soon that we're pretty excited about as well.
Thank you, Henry. So now's the exciting part, which everyone's been waiting for. So dHEDGE, version 2, which any asset anywhere is the catch cry. Just a bit of a brief overview of what was mentioned by Daniel in the roadmap. So it's all about new pools on EVM compatible chains, for instance, Polygon. Also got Optimism on Synthetic, Uniswap, and other protocols that are interested in Optimism. Also, limit orders via TradingView, and then sort of having extra yield tokens, yield farming opportunities, options, and futures. Edson, do you want to go into any more detail on what sort of the current status is?
Yeah, so all of this is accurate. It's still planned. Internally, we are looking at a faster release schedule. So to keep things faster, we're rolling out in phases. So phase 1 will come earlier, and right now we're targeting Polygon Matic.
Great, thanks, Edson. And then, as Henrik sort of touched on, there's a few new programs launching very soon, and one of them is including DTOP, and then a few other yield farming opportunities. So that should be able to announce that in the coming weeks. So that's exciting as well, just to sort of see more different opportunities and sort of see how that all works. Yi, do you want to have an update on the hackathon, how that all went with the bounties?
Sure, yeah, I can speak on the one for the subgraph. So we have actually 2 bounties. One of them is for the improvement for our subgraph, so we can add specific parameters to sort of track the progress of the performance, so that we don't have to rely on that data in our own backend. And I think Lecky could touch on the mask plugin, but at the moment we have a successful submission for the subgraph that was submitted this past weekend, and I am in the process of still going through the code. But once that's through, the payment should be paid out to the contributor, assuming the code is working well. And that should be a pretty good step in our approach to really decentralizing the protocol as much as possible, so that people can really have an easier way to build around our system. So if I don't know if Lecky's here, but Lecky, if you want to touch on the Gitcoin bounty for the mask plugin. Oh, that was recently merged.
Yeah, sure. For the mask plugin, the current status is it's been merged, and the fund has it's a 50-50 split between Mars Network and us, and both fund has collected. But when payout, there's a bug in the Gitcoin. They are looking at it at the moment. Yeah, but once they fix the bug, it's a payout, and then the job's done. And then once it's been merged to the master branch already, so once they deploy the deployment, and then it will be update. So next will be we can prepare for some announcement or promotion that user can be able to use it from the mask plugin.
Okay, thanks, Lecky. That's really great and exciting to have new people contributing to the protocol, and hopefully, that opens up the door, as you said, to more people continuing to contribute and just make things more integrated and exciting. Erman, do you want to go through the growth stats? Some of these are before the bit of the drop, but you can go over these if you want.
Yeah, sure thing. It looks like we hit over 40 million, and then obviously the market's dumped. So I think we're sitting at around 30 million at the moment. So it just sort of looks like a flat month, like we've sort of plateaued there. Yeah. The trading volumes have been good. Obviously, there's a lot of volatility. But I will note, in times of high volatility, obviously gas prices spike. And what I've seen is, up to 1,500 in gas. And then imagine, you're a manager and you got, say, 100,000 or even 1 million in assets under management. And now you have to make a decision to trade in a high volatility period. And this transaction might cost you $2,000 or $3,000. So it's kind of not a good place that we want to be at, and it impacts manager performance. And, we've heard this time and time again from managers where they're unable to run certain strategies or even day trade as some of them would like to. So I think with V2 in the direction that we're going, this will play a big part in enabling more tooling as well, and things like stop losses and whatnot. Yeah.
By the way, is this graph the trading volume, or because it looks like the 411 is lower than the 365 there?
Yeah, that looks unusual.
Oh yeah, actually,
it's probably the TVL, right?
I think 500. We've done over. We've done over $500 million in trading volume. It looks like those numbers look okay. Just the charts are a bit wonky.
Yeah, I think the numbers are right, but for some reason the chart didn't produce correctly.
Yeah, no worries.
It's a big milestone, $500 million in volume, and we've been live for 6 months. So yeah, lots of learnings that we've taken away from this.
Yeah, I think it's great that it's continuing. That's, already that's, significant. It's like a very short amount of time. So
Absolutely.
What else? Okay, Uber pool. Yeah, so I think we're back down to probably same as last month, 2.5 million, which is pretty good considering that the market's dropped quite a bit, even though it's bounced back now a little bit. So yeah, holding steady on this, and I'm expecting this to grow over time as well, which is nice.
And this is after the Detox distribution, right? From previous run.
yeah, that's right.
Because we had liquidated following the vote and distributed Detox,
correct.
right?
Yeah, good point. That's right. This is after the liquidation.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And actually the Detox distribution is really brilliant because this way it's basically kept in the platform.
Yeah, kept in the platform, and it means that you can still stay passive, as a dHEDGE token staker, meaning you get these rewards, and it's not just stable coin rewards, but rather something that has an upside.
Yeah, and earn DHT.
Exactly. Yeah, with performance mining.
I guess one thing I wanted to note about at least total value locked. So the way the dHEDGE is set up currently, and we have a leaderboard that the algorithm is based on the Sortino ratio and assets under management. So this encourages two things. It encourages risk management with the Sortino ratio because we punish downside risk, and assets under management, it rewards trust. So funds that are perceived as more trustable will have more investors, so that increases, and it also rewards performance. So funds that are doing well, their assets under management will increase. In terms of a drawdown like this, promoting risk management should reduce the downside the downside in terms of assets under management. And we're currently seeing the leaderboard, people on the leaderboard change positions or changing in ranks.
Cool. Thank you. Well, that was pretty much all the main things. I don't know if anyone else has anything specific they wanted to talk about or any other questions.
In terms of the hackathons, wonder if you guys had a chance to talk with Sovereign team.
Sovereign, the BTC DeFi, Bitcoin DeFi.
Yeah, because they're doing the Sovereign as well. So actually, like Akash Network and API3 actually made a partnership and now supporting Sovereign, and seeing the line that like dHEDGE is doing the hackathon, like the team is doing the hackathon like with the like Gitcoin, and I think like I can see the interests in hackathon like as a PR, but also like a practical usage as well. So yeah, wonder if you guys had a maybe chance to talk with them, or like open to some of the teams that are like willing to open like these kind of like hackathons in the near future.
Yeah, generally we should, like, if you have any hackathon that you reckon is relevant, like put forward a Telegram group to introduce or whatever. Just needs to make sense naturally. I don't know like about this specific hackathon, but yeah.
Got it.
Any other questions anyone has?
I guess yesterday Ermin submitted an exciting proposal that if it will pass, I think it will be quite a big deal for the uni grants.
Oh yeah, Eamon, do you want to speak about that?
Yeah, so Lecky and I, so obviously with V2, it opens up a lot of, it's a much more flexible protocol. You know, V1's, you know, quite locked down, you can only do certain things, you can only manage synthetic assets. V2 opens up a lot of new types of assets and not just, you know, regular ERC20s. So Lecky and I put together a proposal to uni grants to see if we can help them out with some of the problems they're having with V3. I think dHEDGE, especially dHEDGE version 2, is well positioned for this. So we'll just leave it there and reveal later. See how it goes.
That's good.
Epic.
Any other questions? No? Okay. Well, thanks everyone for attending the call. It was great to see everyone, and hopefully we can continue on and see more friendly faces each week. And hope this time suited some people more than others. But yeah, we'll continue to update everyone on everything that's happening in the dHEDGE version 2. And yeah, obviously, hopefully soon, some really important updates coming.
Cheers. Thanks
Cheers,
a lot,
everyone.
Matt. And
Thanks.
thanks everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Good on you, Matt.
Oh,
Solid.
thanks.
We're even at below half an hour. You
It
can
wasn't
probably
quite
stop
as
recording.
It wasn't quite. Oh yeah, probably can stop recording. Where is that?
Will you like publish it later or something?
I think I don't know. Actually, that's probably a good idea to put it. Where do I stop the recording? It's here.